clothing line if we ever get popular.
Yes, or what? Very much.
Good luck with that.
Right?
Clothes or what?
Or what? All right, when we
Fuck
left
you, Lady
off,
Knock.
Shut up.
when we left off, Paul had been woken out of a good night's sleep. Restful, quiet, pleasant even, by the arrival of a very panicked Sanguine, who had not bothered with the, sort of calling and hooting and, nibbling at his ear thing that done before. No, Sanguine landed on your arm, sunk his talons in, and screeched at you. And you assumed, rightly, that Blythe and Isla were in some sort of real trouble, arrived to find Blythe unconscious and Isla barely hanging on, as they were attacked by some sort of vegetative scarecrow monster. And you are making your way back to town. What's going on, guys?
Well, can you hear me? Am I still
Yes,
okay?
I can hear you.
Paul would have come storming in on Briggs.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
So are we still leaving, or we're on our way back? We're there.
You're on your way back to town. Mariposa is carrying the barely conscious Blythe and the very injured Isla.
And it's still the middle of the night, right?
It's still the middle of the night.
Okay. Isla, what are you doing?
I think Isla's, she has Blythe on her stomach, draped over the front of Mariposa, and she's sitting behind her, holding her steady, but she is not making eye contact with Paul.
I imagine it's a very silent trip.
Yeah, Isla is drunk and still tripping. And...
Nope, not drunk anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Neither one of you are drunk.
She's upsettingly sober and feeling very, very guilty.
Blythe, what are you doing? Because you are conscious, barely, but you are conscious.
I'm kind of. I am a little upset. So she's kind of just silent reflection.
All right, so you're draped over the horse's silent reflection. Meta. Okay, go ahead.
Didn't she, correct me if I'm wrong, did she take her leg off?
No.
Okay.
No, as a matter of fact, she not only didn't take it off, she strapped it on firmer than usual and put a tie on it to her
I'm with
belt so that it would stay in place. Okay.
So wait, is her leg just kind of one leg is draped over and the other one is kind of just sticking out weird?
Sticking out there.
No, she's only her chest is on the top of the horse and then her arms are over the other side of it. And she's just kind of really to use Matthew's word, melancholy.
Yeah.
Melancholy and very upset because, Paul had just reaffirmed that she's a curse. She's, she's going to get her friends killed.
Oh, that's right. He blamed her for the whole thing.
Yeah. And so she thinks it's the tiefling curse. It's the horns, it's the blood, everything is my fault. At home, when the fishermen would come back and they didn't have no fish, it was her fault. It was her because she cursed them. A child died during childbirth. It's her fault. She cursed them. So
Isla's just petting her hair and her back, but not not looking at anyone in the eye.
All right, so you get back to the Herald's Arms, and make your. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Refresh
Doug.
me up. I don't remember what Paul might have said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and refresh him what he said, Blythe.
Basically, you said that I was a bad influence and that I was going to get Isla killed, and that this was all my fault.
I don't remember saying all your fault.
Well, it paraphrasing.
I feel like
Yeah,
it was more about the decision you made, but that's fine.
yeah.
Well,
I
this
got
is how this is how she internalized.
This is how she would perceive it. I get it.
Yeah. So whether that was what you intended to say or not, that's what she heard.
Understood.
And isn't that the root of a whole bunch of problems in everybody's life?
Indeed.
And you make your way back to the Herald's Arms. Isla and Blythe are you dismount sort of on the doorstep of the stable area. Paul, are you putting away both horses or just Briggs?
Well, I'll put away both horses.
Okay, Mariposa very definitely sort of does that horse thing where she kind of mouths your shoulder a little bit, and you realize that she's grateful for the help that you've given them. She understands.
What did the other two do? Isla and Blythe?
I don't know. They're kind of there on the steps. What are they doing?
Isla!
Yes.
I'm sorry, I meant to say Blythe.
Okay.
My bad. Isla, go get some rest.
No, Blythe.
No, I'm going with it.
Oh.
Then he'll go, and he'll say, Blythe,
Yeah.
give me a hand with these horses.
Isla's gonna slink into the inn and make her way. Like, you know how when like a kid gets in trouble and you send them to their room and they just like drag their feet up the stairs?
Yeah, shoulders
Yup.
punch, head down between your shoulders, feet dragging the entire way up the stairs.
She looks pitiful.
Right?
He says that, but he's gonna lead both horses away. He doesn't see or look to see if Blythe follows.
Okay.
She's gonna slowly follow.
Here, baby. We get in there. He's gonna kick over like a feed bucket or something. Have a seat. And lead each horse to their respective stalls.
I think I'd rather stand.
I mean, make yourself comfortable. I wanted to apologize for sounding so harsh.
It's okay.
Well, no, it's not okay.
I'm used to it.
No, see, that's the thing. Blythe, your decision making is your curse.
Well, maybe. But we just wanted to have fun. We're going.
Right? I get it. And that's fine. You're grown, free, sentient, wonderful, strong, and you do as you please. But to blame yourself for who you are is not the way to think.
Oh, I don't blame myself for who I am.
Your self-loathing is apparent.
I guess I really don't know how to answer that. Are we done here?
I just hope that you see yourself sometime as others see you. We're done whenever you feel like walking away, Blythe. You're not the hostage.
I know. I just, you know, I guess some people are just born bad, and she's gonna turn around and walk away.
Yeah, some of us are.
And she walks back into the hotel, and as she passes uh, the bar, she's gonna bend over and I need a potion bottle if you get the chance, and I'll pick it up tomorrow morning.
Oh, uh, potion bottle? Oh, well, I have this. And he's going to empty out a bottle of the equivalent of maraschino cherries, rinse it, and hand it to you. Will that work?
Yep.
Well, you can have it.
Thank you. Do you want anything for it?
Nah, it's just a little jug.
Um, when Paul comes in, uh, could you have him some sort of sweet snack? I think that he might need a little bit more sugar in his life.
I ain't got any sugar. I got bar snacks.
You got any fruit?
Well, yeah, we started keeping it since that weird girl that smashes it all the time came along. I mean, no offense meant. I know she's your friend. I did have to tell her the other day to keep it away from the doorway because it was drawing the flies. And in her favor, she always pays for it, so that's good. I just started keeping around an extra bowl of it. I got it here.
Have you ever thought of serving the flies? I mean, I'm sure somebody will eat them.
Oh my god.
Free food.
Uh, uh well, and I have to catch them, and then I'd have to fix them, prepare them in some way, and really, I just don't. And he looks a little green around the gills. At the thought of trying to cook flies.
Do you have another bottle like this?
Give me a second, and he'll root around in the back bar, and he comes up with a weird cut glass greenish bottle that has some sort of liquid in the bottom of it, only about a quarter of an inch, and he just dumps it out into his bar sink, rinses it thoroughly, smells it, rinses it again, smells it again, pours a little vodka into it and smooshes it around a little bit, then rinses it again and says, yeah, here, it was some kind of brandy one of our goblin friends drank for a while. I kept it back here, but I heard he passed away and nobody else drinks it.
Okay, so
Whoa.
what she's gonna do is the little bit of wine that she has left, she's gonna pour a little bit into it, and then go over to where the door is, the closest little spot by where Isla likes to squish her fruit, and she's going to kind of hide it in a corner so that way if there's any bugs that comes in, they go and get stuck in that. And then she's going to go upstairs.
All right, so having created a fly trap where Isla pushes her fruit into the ground, like a real sweetheart, you go ahead and go upstairs. You're still sharing a room with Isla, so you walk into the room where she's, getting ready for bed, still quite sheepish and ashamed of herself.
Hey, Isla,
Hey, Blythe.
that was fun.
It was until it wasn't.
You know, it made me appreciate life a little more.
I'll agree to that, I suppose. Do you want to cuddle again?
Yeah. Do you want to go flying tomorrow, too?
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
We'll do it without drinking. Or at least without the salve.
Ah, I want want to say yes, but I feel like I should say no. I feel incredibly guilty and my tummy hurts.
Yeah, that's guilt. It's kind of heavy, ain't it?
It really is. Paul was so
Yeah.
angry.
Eh, he didn't seem so angry.
He didn't yell at you.
No, it was even scarier.
He didn't
He-
yell at you.
yeah. And,
Oh.
yeah, sometimes, that's a little worse.
At least when someone's yelling, you know that they're upset, right?
He said he wasn't, I don't think he was mad. I think he was legitimately, I don't know. Sometimes he's right, but I don't know. He just seems very sheltered.
I don't think he was right this time. It wasn't your fault. We wanted to go on an adventure, and we wanted to get drunk, and we wanted to have an interesting trip, and we did all of that. We just made a poor choice in friend.
he, yeah, he didn't want to be our friend. Maybe we should learn to take no as an answer.
I mean, honestly, he wasn't actually saying no. He was smiling at us the whole time, which is why I thought he was our friend until he, killed you a little bit.
A lot of mixed signals there.
Many mixed signals. I should
Yeah.
probably try to read another chapter. Do you want me to read out loud to you until you fall asleep?
Would you do that?
Of course. And I was gonna grab Tusk Love out of her bag.
And we're going to fade to black on Isla reading Chapter 4 of Tusk Love to Blythe. And not understanding what she's reading, but learning an awful lot. As we segue to you, Noan, you had an interesting, if somewhat surprising dinner. You came back to the inn. You met a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch. You met some new people. Made some friends. You have a choice. You can either spend the night at the inn, or you can go about your business and spend the night in other places. It's up to you.
Don't fuck around in the pumpkin field, Alex.
Yeah, stay out of the pumpkin field.
Well, I think I'm gonna go back to my own room, my own house.
All right. Well, your house, such as it is rather an apartment at the palace, off to one side. It has its own little private side entrance. You don't have to enter the main gate. As
As
you
it should.
find yourself in your comfortable rooms, you have not been in them for several months, but they're comfortable and the luxury that you're accustomed.
I hope it's been dusted.
A cursory examination shows that all but the tops of the doors are in really good shape, and the tops of the doors have been seen to at least a couple of times.
Okay, well that's good. I've had a annoying night. I'd like to pour myself a drink and probably just tuck away for the night.
All right, easily done. You very definitely keep some, multi-year vintages as far as liquors and so forth in the cabinet in the corner, and things that don't require specialized storage or anything like that. As you quiet for the evening and everybody gets a long rest, Paul, tell us how you are resuming your rest in the inn, alone in your room after having been disturbed and having so much activity in the middle of the night? You doing anything special?
Well, he brushes both down, feeds them, you know, talks to them. He does that for a while, then he'll just wander up to his room and finish his rest.
All right. The night progresses quietly. Isla, you and Blythe do not wake up, which is odd because especially Isla, you are used to waking up very, very early. Normal time. Quite a little bit after you probably slept in quite a little bit.
For a hearty but healthy breakfast to be taken to their room in like precisely 8 o'clock.
Okay. So what do you do?
His morning rituals and shit.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card for you for the... Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, this is how the cards are going to go tonight.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say that your morning ritual... advantage on strength checks for the day.
I can barely see it. Gotta make it bigger. Strength. Well, I mean, it does have the word strength on it, so.
Right?
I just want to say that Snoop Dogg has an interesting ass face.
Dude,
He does. I love Snoop.
He's like a cute
That's
little rat man.
That's the Gorillas Plastic Beach video. I remember that.
It's a rat in a top hat. I love it.
Yep. Yep. Isla, you and Blythe are awake. I'm sorry, I should finish this out. Paul, you feel, as you're doing your morning exercises, you feel a strength in your body, but also in your resolve. You realize that going forward, you're going to need to be aware of the needs of your companions.
Mm-hmm. That's cool because he does a nice routine of Tai Chi, which he's always done, but now in his new, he's given up his armor and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't feel like he needs it. So that's kind of cool. He's really focused.
Very focused. Isla, you and Blythe are awakened by a loud knocking at the door. Mrs.
Ah!
Knock,
Isla
knock, knock.
very promptly, sits up, but, she's on the edge of the bed because she was the big spoon, so she kind of falls off the bed.
Right,
Ah!
yeah.
Oh, fuck, you made me blow my paper off the table. And I'm putting wax on it.
She'll
Oh, my wax
she'll
fell.
scramble up a little. Blythe, wake up. Just a minute.
We're naked.
We're naked. We're totally naked.
It's all right. Just when you're ready. I gotta stand here till you're ready.
What? What? Oh my God. Oh, all right. Blythe, and she's gonna grab the top blanket off of the bed and wrap it around herself because she is totally naked.
Right?
Right.
And she'll go to the door and open it just a little crack. Hello?
And you see this very small gnome boy. I mean, he might be
Aww.
He might be 12 or 13. It's very difficult to tell. He stands about 2.5 feet tall, maybe, and he's holding this very large tray.
Oh, we did not order that.
It's okay. It was ordered for you, miss. I was told to wait till you came to the door and got it, and make sure you got it. Do you got it? You got it, right?
What? I am
And
torn. Okay.
and
Yes.
he shoves the tray at you.
Okay.
He shoves it at you.
Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
Bye.
It burns better.
Yeah, and he just stands there hopefully.
He wants a coin.
Oh, I have coins. Hold on. And she'll like put the tray down on their little table and like dig through her bag and pull out one gold coin and hand it to him.
Oh, thank you, miss. And he just runs away, just booking it before you can ask for change.
She doesn't understand the value of gold.
Right.
And that's so cool. That kid's day's been made. He just quit his job. He's like, fuck this, I'm worth more.
But Blythe?
Yeah.
Someone sent this food to us and made that poor child hold it until we answered the door.
It's child labor abuse.
Is that what that's called?
It was probably Paul.
Oh. Wait. Paul's mad at us. Do you think it's poisoned?
No, I think he'd rather stab us in our front if we was like to make him that mad.
Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like I should throw up and then we can eat.
Okay.
All right, and she's gonna disappear into the bathroom, and you just hear like.
Of course, because of course.
Oh, hang on. Dark is here. Dark, join chat and listen.
Oh, right. Hey, Dark.
So yeah, Isla is being loudly unladylike sick in the bathroom.
Right? So that definitely it happens. Blythe, what are you doing while she's being sick?
Hold on, let me check my constitution real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sympathy puke.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
My friend, I need a con save.
So while she's throwing up, Blythe is just eating.
All right.
Of course she is.
She's a drunk, man. What do you expect?
To the symphony of barf.
One of the plates in front of you has several fried eggs on the plate.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah. As you serve yourself a couple of eggs, you find your mind drifting a little bit on the fact that eggs look like eyes.
Oh.
I check on the counter and make sure that the salad's there.
Make a perception check.
Oh
God. 13.
Okay. And the more you think about it, the more you're bothered by the concept that eggs really do look like eyes. And that this plate looks like it's looking at you. And you realize that you have the sensation that you are being seen.
Is there... Okay, so I'm going to take a biscuit and I'm going to take a big bite out of it and put it down between the eggs. And I'm going to look over at the fruit plate and grab a little baby, one of the small grapes, and I'm going to put it above that. And I'm just going to poke both the yolk. And like, no, it looks like you're crying.
And and you continue with your breakfast, not taken aback by the sort of omen that came out of nowhere that may or may not have any bearing whatsoever on you.
And that, well,
but with 13, you don't know.
On the aspect of feeling that feeling of being watched, she's kind of used to it from childhood, so it just kind of gives her the creeps, like grandpa's right around the fucking corner looking at her, watching to see if fucking, maybe her teeth start sharpening, or like some of the hair falls out, or whatever whichever turn it's going to take. And just she retreats into herself a little, but outwardly nothing's changed.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and read you the definition of that card, and you can choose to internalize however much of it you wish into your character permanently. But I think for the day we'll have you contemplate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hold on one second here. This is one of the ones I have to look up. Sorry, still haven't memorized this whole fucking deck.
No, you're good. While you're
that's
looking
a lot of cards.
While you're looking up, Isla's gonna stumble her way out of the bathroom and plop down at the table with Blythe, and just kind of look over the food and go,
Do you eat eggs?
Oh God, no. She's gonna grab a handful of fruit and just like run out of the room, still wrapped in the sheet.
Okay. All those eyes unblinking, roasting in the sun. When we are always looking for things, for trouble especially, we tend to find it. When you cannot stop critically observing everything, the very exposure to your own sights will hurt you. It's inevitable. It's one thing to stay mindful, another to try and always know what's happening, what travesties are occurring around the world, or even just in your state. When you keep staring at the pain of others, you end up hurting. You must blink, or even close your eyes and sleep. It does no one any good if you see all the ills of the world and feel bad about it. Your guilt or suffering will not alleviate it in others.
Jesus, talk about personal.
Right?
She just kind of sits there and watches Isla go out the door. And she gets that cherry bottle and straps it on her side and goes down, and she gets it filled. And with what we spoke about in private.
Yes.
And so now she has a bottle that looks like it contains blood on her side. And she looks around in the inn there, and I'm just looking for somebody familiar.
Well, you see Paul sitting there.
Hey, Paul.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning.
Did you see Isla run through?
Did I see Isla run through?
I mean,
that's kind of hard to miss if she ran through the sitting or eating area.
You did.
In nothing but a bed sheet.
I mean, I'm going to say roll perception, but I'll give you a really low DC on it.
My passive is 14.
Yeah, you saw her. You saw her.
Yeah, Yes. And I chose to just let her go.
Yeah.
She seemed normal.
Well, that's good. She's.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I slept in my leg, so I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you dressed your leg since then?
I have not. I'm
Should probably. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
You know how to take care of yourself. So yes, good, right.
Okay. Well,
Paul.
I'm I'm gonna go to the bathhouse. Nice seeing you.
Well, the private rooms are very nice.
Thank you.
Good day.
I'll probably see you later.
Probably.
We do have a quest we gotta go on, so I mean,
The sooner the better.
yeah. Let me sit here and I'm gonna roll a cigarette before I head there.
How was your breakfast?
Loud. But the young man was very happy. Somebody needs to teach Isla what gold is.
Well, I did take care of him.
Oh yeah, she gave him a gold.
Oh, well, he made out today. Good for him.
Yeah. So what are you eating?
The normal. Rice. I
Bread?
did have some fruit this morning. The bartender insisted I eat.
What do you think of it?
I've enjoyed fruit in the past, so it was good and healthy.
Maybe you need more of that. You don't want to end up with scurvy.
Well, I do sneak a few fruits and vegetables in.
Do you think that we'll meet that nice man that we were talking about yesterday? No one, right?
Yes. Interesting. Little pompous.
I think he's more than. I don't think that he's as poor as he lets on.
Oh. Well, my feeling on that is, in a previous life, I would protect little men like him.
Yeah. Are they good people?
Mostly, I would say yes. Mostly.
No, good. Maybe I should.
Most of them are mostly good. If that makes sense. If you don't infringe on the comfort of the elite, you'll be fine.
Oh, that's kind of what my presence does.
Don't defend me in any way, right?
Well, that's because you're lowly too. I mean,
Maybe it's because I choose to see who people are instead of what they are.
yeah. Well, sometimes people wear pretty good covers.
Indeed.
Well, I'm going to take a bath. Thank you for the conversation.
I'll tell her to put my pants on.
I think she'd like that.
Right.
I like that. Those are nice pants.
Huh. They were nice pants.
Oh, they still are. It's more like a romper now, but they're still nice. And Her little pigtail's kind of cute.
Right.
Okay, I'll see you probably at lunch or whenever we gotta go.
Take care of your leg, Live.
I will.
Oh my god.
All right, Isla, you ran out of the room, out of the inn. What are you doing?
So she's going back to her normal spot, like, out the door to the left and about like 3 feet away from the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of smashing her fruit, she's gonna take a different approach.
Okay.
She's stacking the fruit.
All right. I'm going to need. I think I'm going to need sleight of hand to get fruit stacked up.
Okay. Oh god, let's see how this goes. 10.
You start out promising. The first piece of fruit you put down is an apple, and it has kind of a divot on the top, so it's easy to stack something on top of it. And you stack the orange on top of it and think, "Oh, it's going so well. I'm doing so well." But then you have to stack the half melon piece that you have, and it just falls off. So you try with the half melon on the bottom, and that works pretty well. I mean, you've got left with a flat top on it, and you can stack the apple on top of it. It sort of sinks into the melon's flesh and sits there. But you get the orange on top, and it's top heavy, and it falls over again. And you try 2 or 3 different combinations, and none of them work. And the one with the orange on the bottom spectacularly fails. And it's just, whatever reason, fruit is not going to stack more than 2 items high easily.
She gets frustrated and takes her sheet off and like uses that as like a foundation, so that she might, like, as she's stacking it, maybe it like the sheet will hold things as she bundles the sheet around them.
Okay, so you sort of shove the sheet into position, and when you do, you notice that there's a weird sort of green glass bottle off to one side that indeed has some drowned flies on the bottom. And you're wrestling the sheet into position, and it's getting very muddy and very sticky from the fruit. But you're able to, sort of nestle the melon into the mud a little bit, and then sort of stack the fruit on top of it, leaning against the sheet, sort of the sheet sort of bunched up around it. And eventually you're able to stack your 3 pieces of fruit and have them sit there in the corner
I'm sending
all together.
I'm sending a picture. She basically mushes the fruit so that it all fits together.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And as you do this, a white cat comes around the corner and sort of nuzzles your ankle.
Oh, hello. She will go ahead and what does she
Because
have?
this is the card we drew for you this morning.
Um, let's see here. So it's nuzzling her.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna cast Beast Bond so that she can speak to it.
All right.
Hello, you.
Wow.
Yeah. Hi.
What are you doing?
Oh, well, I am making an offering to the Earth Mother. What are you doing?
Wow.
Oh. Oh my god.
Why?
Did we meet last night?
Then she kind of does the figure 8 in between your feet. And you realize that you did indeed meet a cat last night.
I was a little bit out of my mind, so I don't remember exactly what you looked like, but your voice sounds incredibly familiar. Yeah, not that part.
And she very definitely does the chirping cat thing.
Do you want me to pet you, or are you okay with petting yourself on my legs?
And with that, the head comes up against you, butts up against you, and sort of, does the chin rub against your leg and then sort of arched back, very much begging for pets.
Oh, you're so cute. And she'll very absolutely not realizing, like, she knows she's naked. She took the damn sheet off, but she's like bending over and petting this cat.
Right? And so you're out there in front of everybody in the whole world, petting the cat in the main street of town. And the innkeeper steps out of the door and says, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Did you need something? I found a cat.
Oh, yeah, she lives here.
She lives here?
Yes.
Oh, what's her name?
Cat.
Well, that's rude. Cat, what's your name?
Wow.
Her name is Wow. You should learn how to pronounce that.
And he says, Cat, food's in the kitchen. And the cat just darts away from you and into the kitchen.
Goodbye. Sorry, did you need something from me?
Just to tell you that, I want to get dressed. And also, is that my sheet?
That is your sheet, and to be fair, it was a lovely sheet for balancing, so you should put that in your brochure. Sheet's good for balancing.
Why? I'm not going to ask. I'm just not going to ask. Miss, you might want to get inside and put some clothes on.
Oh, I mean, if it bothers you, sure, fine. And she'll walk in.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm enjoying the scenery, but so is everybody else. And the city watch will come by at some point.
The city watch will come by to watch the scenery?
And possibly take you in for disturbing the peace and public indecency.
I'm not disturbing anything. Oh, I see what you mean. Public indecency, because I'm naked, right?
Yeah, there's a few around here that tend to frown on that, and when they get disturbed and the peace gets disturbed and the watch gets involved, it's just not a good scene.
All right, fine. And she'll walk in. Does she see Paul? Can I roll perception?
Yeah, absolutely. My gosh, we have a lot of onlookers in the chat that aren't listening in. We have Dank and Darkfire in the chat.
Hey, guys.
Dank is apparently celebrating his birthday early.
I got an 11 for perception.
All right. Yeah, with an 11, you don't see Paul, but Paul, with your 14, you definitely see her coming back in. She went out wearing a sheet and carrying fruit. She's coming back in a little muddy, a little messy, a little sticky, but very definitely not wearing the sheet.
Oh, also my passive perception is also 14.
But you're probably kind of busy, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's not so much busy as she is, like, glancing over her shoulder, like, are the watch coming? Why is everyone so upset? She doesn't get it.
All right.
She comes from a wooded area in which everyone's naked half the time.
All right. In the interest of just internalizing it, I'm going to go ahead and give you your card meaning for the Page of Wands, and you can adjust your character to as you see fit.
Who is this?
The Page of Wands is grounded and has goals. There is a powerful potential in her and a sincere will and focus to bring it to life. She hasn't made her mark on the world yet, but she will someday.
Aww.
At her core, the Page of Wands focuses on finding core motivations and working from them. You complete your projects, your goals, your work, because this is not a flippant hope or desire, this is raw willpower. that rests on your foundations. She is knowledge that you walk in confidence towards your goal. So you can apply that to Isla for the day.
Huh. That actually is a decent description of Isla.
Right?
It really is.
Hot damn.
It really is.
Right?
But how far would you say Paul would be sitting from where Isla would be walking at?
Maybe 20 feet max.
All right. So I'm going to intersect with her and just take my cloak and just throw it around the field.
Oh, good morning, Paul.
It is morning, isn't it, Isla?
Yes, your cloak is very warm, and
You cannot have it.
No, I don't.
Isla,
What?
maybe more for yourself. I suggest possibly you really shouldn't run around unclothed.
You usually speak more confidently. Remember, you're confident. That's why you gave all of your armor and your
What?
weapons away. You don't sound very confident now.
Well, I cannot tell you what to do. You can only make your own choices. But I suggest that you put some fucking clothes on in public.
Oh my. Well,
Is that confident enough for you?
yeah, that's very So I'm not allowed to keep this though.
Please don't keep my cloak.
Okay, and she'll throw it off and run up the stairs.
Destiny.
All right. So, God, I love you guys. I love you. All right. So Isla's headed upstairs to do whatever it is Isla wishes to do. Any bets as to whether she'll get dressed or not? Nobody knows. Paul is hanging out in the common room of the inn, and Blythe has gone to take a bath at the bathhouse. Knowing we're coming back to you, I realize that this is a slow start to the morning, but we are kind of establishing what's happening as you get going here. You wake up having slept extraordinarily well to the presence of a familiar figure in your life, someone you've seen many times before. Who disconnected? Somebody disconnected. All right.
It was Joe.
Oh, okay. All right. So the presence of somebody you've seen many times in your life. It's the seneschal of the castle, and he comes in and says, "Good morning, Master Noan. Did you require food this morning, or had you made arrangements to go elsewhere?"
Is yeah, take a bite to eat as I walk out the door, but not too much right now. I like to meet these people I saw the other day. They're kind of going the direction I want to go, and man, it's getting a little late already. And get my elk ready and get a move on.
All right. So you go out into the courtyard. You have to grab something to eat on the way by out of the dishes that are set aside on a side table, covered and kept warm for people. Easily done to grab some food and go. Riding your very majestic elk down the middle of the main street of town, you come to the Herald's Arms, where you had met your friends the night before.
These fools, yes. I have a meta question. What season is it?
What?
Or what season is it?
Oh, what season?
Winter, summer?
Well, let's find out. Hold on. I don't think we never really established that, had we? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Had I established that?
No. Not that I remember, at least.
All right, so I'm going to draw a card and it applies to the season.
Well, the only thing that might have been established is that it's not cold.
Okay.
So it's not winter.
Well, the first card I drew that had any kind of foliage on the front or anything that would indicate seasons is this one, and I'm going to say, judging by the picture of the flowers, that we're going to say that it's the equivalent of May or June.
Okay.
Because those two look like lilies to me.
Oh, that's pretty.
All right, so late spring, early summer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Since I'm like the inn, I assume is what you said.
Yeah, the Herald's Arms Inn.
I guess I'll walk in and try and find Isla or Blythe. I'll talk to the desk manager.
And the innkeeper behind the desk looks at you and says, "Oh, good day, sir. Yes, the one woman you inquired about, she's gone to the bathhouse, the Two Peaks bathhouse. The other just ran up the stairs to her room. The gentleman you spoke with the previous night, he's over there," and he points to Paul.
Now I'll turn to him and reintroduce myself. How you doing, sir?
Hello,
What?
Paul.
Paul. Nice to meet you again. No one, are we ready to ride, or do y'all need another minute?
I think we'll need just a short amount of time. One member's went to freshen up, and the other is also probably freshening up, I guess.
Yeah.
Join me.
That I want. Joining you. Join you where?
Sweet. He'll just gesture. He's in a booth, so across the table.
That sounds fun. Why not?
So you were saying something?
Oh, we can have a sneak.
We're gonna have a what?
A sneak? Is that what you said?
A snack?
A snack? Oh. Jeez.
I mean, are you hungry?
My ears are a little clogged. No, I just ate as I left my room. I'm pretty good right now.
I see.
I thought we were going to sneak on the bathhouse.
Oh,
Just
that sounds inappropriate.
yeah. You say so.
Ah, right.
Food. I'll just wait here for everyone else.
How old is Rowan?
50 years, elf?
50
Young.
years elf. 50 years elf. Got it. Okay.
Oh, young.
No, 50-year-old elf is not an adult.
No. He's
No.
like bordering on young adult.
Yeah, like 19.
Teenager. Yeah, I'm feeling like 17, 18, 19. Yeah. In human years.
Rowan. Right. I'm going to tell you this now. Accompanying us on this, there will be no sneaking on the ladies. Young Rowan.
Yeah. If they don't see me, then I didn't sneak, right?
That's not right.
I'll try my best.
Let's do that. You try your best, and I'll keep giving you reminders to help you.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Okay, so the card that I threw for no one while all this conversation was going on, I didn't even interrupt the role play to tell you what the card is because you were just role playing the card, which is the Joker. One of the Jokers. A Joker that knows he's a Joker and cuts his own strings.
I need to roll insight on
Oh my god.
him.
I told you everyone would be rolling insight on you, you motherfucker.
I
Can I
now
counter?
that.
Huh?
If he's rolling insight, I want to counter this shit.
You can roll.
Well, it depends on what I
What would you
want.
roll insight for?
Yeah, right.
Roll
What do you
18.
Yeah, let me hear what you're trying to do first. Then
Just be me or anything like that, but
roll deception, no one, and then you tell me how much you want to reveal your character. Yeah, your choice. What you want to reveal, because he did succeed in seeing into your character, but it's your choice as to what you reveal.
What were you looking for, Doc? You're just trying to.
more or less whether you're bad, not or have bad intent. Like sneaking.
I kind of want to know whether you're good, neutral, or bad.
Sneaking can be innocent.
I am basically
Right.
neutral. Like I'm just living my life. I'm going to school. I'm just trying to be a kid as a 50-year-old.
Like what I get the feeling that you
Elf
could do
is.
something that is particularly bad to somebody, if given the opportunity. Kind of what
I
I'm
could be, but right now I'm just trying to
That's
go
good. That's enough.
back to my school.
That's
Yeah.
I would
All right.
think that I don't necessarily feel like he has a bad intent.
Some boobies.
You don't feel that he has any kind of bad intent. He's being a little bit opportunistic, but what
He's a
teenager
horny
isn't?
teenage elf.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's a horny teenage elf.
Teenage
And
Mutant Ninja Elfin.
with that, I'm going to say it's 8:30, and we're going to take a short break and come back to the cards here in about 10 minutes.
Oh my
All
god.
right. I love it.
What a mess! We have done nothing, but oh my god, it's been so beautiful.
Oh, that cracked me the fuck
I
up.
was literally like, I'm so glad Alex and I are not in the same room because I was cackling.
Me
That was
Dude,
good.
that was so good. I don't.
It's the role play aspect of it and the way you're interacting with everybody. It's beautiful, and we love it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It was very good, Alex. I'll
So, like, without super specifics on my backstory in particular, because I wasn't real specific, but Paul is an Oathbreaker paladin turned monk who used to protect like elite elven lords and shit.
Oh, okay.
So he's very familiar with.
Protected, but not Elven protector. Okay.
Well, not so much elven. It's just what he happened to be employed in doing in the lifestyle that he fell into. But he was like involved in like a conspiracy where he basically was the scapegoat and was ejected from being a paladin, and they broke his sword. Remember the old shit? What was it? That Chuck O'Connor in it.
It was called Paladin.
Brandon. No, Brandon. Brandon. He broke his sword.
Oh, I love it.
All right, get your drinks. Go use the restroom. Do whatever you need to do. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
I'm
Sounds good.
chilling right here.
All right, God, guys,
Talk to
this is
myself.
so good. I love the morning cards. I feel like I'm going to do that from now on with you guys.
What was Paul?
Every time we get done with a long rest, we're just going to have a morning card thing.
Oh, that was the strength card. I remember
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you had a strength card. And Blythe got the eyes. Oh,
I get it now. I was wondering how that. I must have
right?
missed the morning. I must have missed the morning card thing.
Yeah, I don't think I introduced it quite right. So, clumsy start, but it came off okay. I kind of like it. I like the way it's
Oh,
working.
it's good. Paul's a challenging character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, and I'm loving those little reveals. It's wonderful.
Right?
Right?
He's away from the computer, but I'm telling him what you're saying.
So what did you think of the morning card draw? Dippy, is that going to work for you going forward?
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna post 2 pictures so that you guys know what Isla, because I can't really describe this very well. So I'm just gonna post the pictures for what she's coming down the stairs in when she eventually comes back downstairs.
God, of course.
No, she looks pretty.
She very definitely looks pretty in her moss dress.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I would wear
I
that.
fucking
I would wear
want it,
both of
right
them.
though? I want it so bad.
I'd wear it.
I know you would. You'd wear it better than any of us.
I want
With
a
some
kilt.
boots.
What are you saying?
A kilt.
You want a kilt?
Kilt.
I would. Yeah.
Oh, what's that? I might want one. What is that?
A kilt.
A kilt.
A kilt?
Oh, a
Like
kilt.
Scottish? Yeah.
You don't have to wear underwear.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not-
It's a
I
dress
don't
for
have
men.
to anyway.
It's lovely.
Wait, I'm sorry, dog. You don't have underwear?
No, I didn't say that. I said I don't have to.
I thought you said you
I
don't
do.
have underwear. I'm sorry.
Even I have underwear.
I honestly
Wow.
don't. My dog ate all of my panties.
I don't wear them, but I own like 4 pairs.
I literally don't own any
I wear 'em.
anymore because Negan ate all of them. And,
Yeah, that was the
he's
decline
gotten
of
bold
mine.
enough to walk right up to me and like lick my pants now. He's like, bitch, if you don't take these pants off, I will eat them off of you.
Those look tasty.
Yo, I feel like he straight up walks up and licks your pussy.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow! Wow!
No, I've seen him like going under the skirt and having a taste. No?
Okay, to be fair, Alex's mom came over like a week ago and she was wearing a dress and we brought Negan out front to see her because that's her grandpuppy, and he spent the entire time putting his face up her dress. And at some point we both stopped apologizing.
Right.
Like, if you don't push his head out, that's on you at this point, honey.
Yep.
He likes what he likes. He's a good old puppy.
You gotta take this apart.
Yeah, he
man.
likes licking his ass 90% of the time, but we tell him to stop when he does that.
Lick my ass, bitch. Lick my ass.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Sorry for you
that
lick
should
my
make me feel
ass.
uncomfortable with you. No,
Y'all never
Paul,
heard that?
what are you talking about, chat killing?
Papa Smurf, can I lick your ass?
Lick my
No,
ass.
you
Lick
put
my ass,
you put the
bitch. Lick
GIF
my ass,
in.
bitch.
Okay, that
The
is
what?
quite enough.
I'll send you the link later.
Papa Smurf, can I lick your ass?
That is quite enough, thank you, sir.
Oh, you got it here.
Alex will be running around the house singing it. And like 2 days.
He'll be singing it after we get off chat tonight. I can almost guarantee it. Lick my ass. Okay, literally, babe, I'm gonna tell him. He fucking brown-eyed me today.
Oh,
Isn't that a reverse goat, Nicole?
It's when you moon someone, but you bend over far enough that they look into the other eye.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, that's a cute tushy," and then he brown-eyed me, and he was like, "Ha ha!" And I was like, "Oh no,
I hate you.
no, get out of here, get away from me,
What?
get away!" I'm so glad you can't pull your pants down right now because you have a laptop in one.
There it is.
No! Oh fuck! I'm not looking at you.
You have to.
I'm not. I can hear him. I can hear the balls slapping against his white boy thigh.
It's such a terrible recording. This is so.
Stop! Please stop! Pull your pants up.
Yes. No. Play the rest of the game like that.
Oh no, dog! No! He's taking them all the way off. He's stepping out of them.
Don't take them off. Don't take them off. You gotta leave them on your ankle.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now, and I hate everything about it.
Sitting on the couch.
y'all. We do alone for 10 minutes, and this is what happens?
Or what?
I put a video.
Why did you guys want me to play this game? That's what that happens.
Yeah,
you
brought this upon yourselves.
No, we brought this upon you. We don't have to deal with it.
Get away from me. No.
We could do like camp.
No, I brought up on her,
Alex.
and she doesn't like it.
He's trying to mollywop me. That's what I don't like.
Oh, yeah.
Mollywop, you know. Man, try to walk with your pants around your ankles.
He literally
just,
I'm not even joking. He literally just shuffled out of the kitchen with his pants still around his ankle.
Yes. He's got to get his office shirt. Get your office shirt.
You guys are... I should have known better.
Oh, and your shirt, you got to put your shirt up just over the back of your neck.
Oh, no. When he Winnie the Pooh's it's
bad
the equivalent.
Enough.
No, do not come back in here, sir.
This is
great. He wheeling on the chair, though?
I'm not... I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Do you have an office chair?
He said yes.
Squeaky.
That's awesome. Do you have any ribbons?
Dog.
Ribbons?
What?
Jesus.
Like, I can make ribbons. Would rope be enough of a ribbon?
Oh.
You're kind of like a ribbon, right?
Oh, my dear.
You got to tie it up.
Yeah, I can tie that shit up. What are you doing?
You're tying your stick. Oh, God.
Fucking
Christ. This is going to be great.
While he's doing that, or what?
Or what?
Or what? First of all, I have to pee. You know what? My bladder is full, and
you had all this time.
Let's go.
Yeah, I had all this time, but now all of a sudden, my body is rejecting every single fucking one of you.
You can't do stuff when you're being mollywopped.
We could not ever play Truth or Dare.
I can't fucking deal with you people. Yeah, no. I've told Alex multiple times, like the cute idea that we all have of being, in the same room to do a tabletop game together. No, fucking no.
We're all going to fucking prison.
First of all, I'm going to sexually assault both Gala and Wilde almost immediately, and then it's just going to turn into a weird fucking fuck fest.
Well, you just have to put here. This is how we solve this. Dippy just has to play with handcuffs.
Don't tempt me with a good time, you son of a bitch.
He's handcuffed and tied to a chair.
Do not tempt me with a good time.
I mean, if it works for you, we can play the game.
We can get started on the game.
Please and thank you. Let's just stop talking about this.
You still haven't pissed yet? Jesus.
I already did. I did it while I was talking to you.
Grab a cup or something.
If you
I
didn't
like
hear
that.
the toilet flush, that's on you, bro.
All right, getting back to our session, which we very definitely are going to have to mark as NSFW again.
Help us, Mom, help.
I am not your mother.
You're my bitch.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
My sexy ass bitch.
All right. As you are in conversation with Paul, and you see Isla coming down the stairs wearing the getup that she showed you in chat. And Blythe, you have had your bath. Are you staying for any sort of treatment, or are you going back to the hotel?
No, I'm gonna go back to the hotel, but as I go back, I am going to stop at a live animal store,
All right.
and get either a chicken or a rat.
Okay, there's no live animal store. You can easily get a chicken from the market. They're kept in cages and sold alive.
Is there a butcher?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the butcher and just while he's like getting ready to slice a hog or something, I'm gonna could you fill this up with blood, please?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got some pig's blood, or if you need chicken blood, we can get a chicken easy.
Do you have any beef blood or boar or anything that might not have little parasites in it, please?
Best I can do is pig's blood, honey. But I mean, it's pretty good. It comes from the guy who raises them locally. He's pretty well known for them.
Would you drink it?
If I had to, it's not my choice. But I mean, people make sausage out of it all the time.
Well, then it should be good. Thank you very much. How much would you like for this?
No, yes, give me a silver.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and hand him 2 silver.
Oh, thanks, miss. Come back if you need more.
I will. And then I just go back, and then I go straight up into the room and change.
Okay. Isla's up there with you.
Oh, that is lovely.
Oh, thank you. What? You smell clean. Did you go and get a bath?
Yeah.
You smell clean.
It was relaxing. I
heard Pete.
I think I'll do more bathing in the mornings. It's very refreshing and it gets rid of the hangover.
I just wanna. I don't mean to pry, so please don't take it that way. Though it is kind of prying, so maybe take it that way. How's your leg?
Oh, it's not bad. Little tender, but I slept with the prosthetic on, so I'll probably be paying for that later.
Do you I'm not gonna ask for yourself for recreational purposes, but do you want? I feel like I'm quite good at massages. If you want me to loosen it a little bit before you do the, put it back on.
No. I'm sure that Paul's already, losing his patience with us.
That's fair. I'll leave you to it, shall I? And I'll just go see how Paul's doing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, darling. Just scream if you need me. Like scream my name.
will.
Go Isla, and I'll be here.
I absolutely will.
And she'll blow her a kiss and then head downstairs.
All right, where you see no one and Paul in conversation at the table where you left Paul.
Noan! You're back!
Yes, I'm waiting on all of you.
Paul, you've met Noan. Noan, you've met Paul. This is wonderful. Paul, myself and Blythe, we both invited Paul to join us.
Mhm.
To join you in what?
Well, us, like the collective us, on a trek, on
Let's
a
take me
secret
back.
mission.
Yeah.
Of which we should get started. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, Blythe is getting dressed and ready, and she kind of like gives Paul like a look.
A wink.
Oh, insight? Do I need to do insight?
Up to you.
Okay, here we go.
It would make sense because, like,
19.
So he
I
knows
want to be
that.
a creeper as well.
Oh
I want
God.
to like sneak on some shit.
Well, Paul, you know that the wink is like she's putting her leg on.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Noan, with your insight, you realized that there was something that passed between Paul and Isla. Paul understood what Isla meant, but you don't necessarily know what it is yet. Okay?
so upstairs.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. Blythe is going to put back on the gown, but this time without the red. She has just a regular, just black, and then puts the black hood on and comes downstairs to meet you guys.
So,
Blythe, look, Noan, he's here. He's gonna come with us.
Oh, you came back. We didn't scare you away.
Well, you didn't scare him away. Let's be very clear about that.
yes. Let's call it that way. Are you all ready? Do you have a mount? I can only assume.
Well,
I kind of need to get a new one.
What?
One?
Well, yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna walk up to the innkeeper. And, is my travel accommodations still back at the stable?
Oh yes, miss, that folding dog cart you use? Yeah, no, it's still there.
Okay.
Nothing has happened to it. It's all right there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I don't need a mount. I've got a cart.
That sounds like a fun ride. Okay.
It is. Would you like to ride with me?
I'm plenty happy on my elk. Yeah, I don't. That seems too bumpy for me.
Was that your elk outside?
Yes, the one molting its antlers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's quite a pretty beast. Isla, did you get to see it?
There's the elk. No, I didn't get to see.
Oh, it's majestic.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready if you guys are.
Isla kind of like holds up her pack with all of her clothes and shit in it, and she's like, "I'm ready."
All right.
Noan.
Go ahead, Paul.
Noan. Do you have a mount?
Yes, I have a mount, the elk. Don't you see it with its red antlers?
Oh, I do now.
Oh, it is majestic.
All right.
All right. Answering a quick meta question here from Blythe, and then we'll go.
Go for
Can my spell book kind of follow me floating in the air and only be like Tensor's flying disc, where it can only be 20 feet away?
Do you have Tensor's flying disc?
I do.
I'll allow you to cast it on your spell book every day.
Awesome.
And after 3 days, casting it will be permanent.
Okay.
But you're going to have to remember to cast it 3 days in a row. I won't remember it for you.
Boy.
I will.
Okay?
Nope. Yep.
So, I mean, there is a meta heritage of spell being cast over and over becoming permanent in D&D, so I'll allow that for that particular purpose.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right? Uh-huh. So, as you step out of the inn, ready to go, Nolan on his beautiful elk with his weird, disturbing red antlers, Paul mounted on his warhorse Briggs, Isla once again mounted on the beautiful, a little bit elderly Mariposa.
I will say, as Isla like passes the elk mount to get to Mariposa, she's going to do a second cast of Beast Bond.
Okay. So you're going to want to be able to talk to the elk.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks so much, you bitch.
Get your NPCs in order, motherfucker.
Get your milk on.
Get my milk on.
Power spell.
And you know what? I might.
No!
You wouldn't see this because she's doing it as a druid passing an animal, not necessarily
I know.
making a spell.
I'm just teasing. I don't even have that.
All right, and Blythe, you are being drawn in your cart by the cart horse that you had from before. Named. He's just a cart horse that draws your cart along.
His name's Cartman.
Cartman? Of course. So Cartman, Briggs, and oh my god.
You stupid bitch.
I hate you. Fuck you.
Oh you guys can't do
He's a
that. I
fool.
was drinking liquid and now it's in my nose.
Okay, so I have to ask, what is the elk's name, Nolan?
Well, yes.
Since we're doing this clothesline?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I tend to hang my clothes on antlers because where else am I supposed to put them to
Okay.
dry?
I was hoping you'd go another direction.
Clothesline.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking
I thought he was
Christ.
going to go with the elk.
Exit. That's right.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fucking love Clothesline. He's literally naming him as his function.
Right there.
Oh my God,
It's a beautiful thing.
Like 3 or 4 of them.
So as you file out of the inn yard and into the main road of town, all four of you mounted in your various ways. Isla, you hear kind of in the back of your town, or in the back of your mind, this meditative voice, kind of gruff, saying to you, "Beauty, eh?"
What did you just say?
It's just, I mean, it's a good morning, huh?
Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, no lie.
How are you? How are
Oh
you?
my word. Good, eh?
You sound incredibly agreeable. I like you. And to be clear, no one else hears the second side of this conversation. All you hear is Isla like talking to the fucking air.
Mariposa hears. It says,
Well, Mariposa does.
woman, you flirt with anything.
I'm not flirting. I'm just getting to know him. Do you want me to hook you up with him?
Upstart.
Do you want?
Is it Elvin Upstart?
What's your name, elk person thing?
I mean, it calls me Clothesline.
Hello, Clothesline. This is Mariposa.
But you see, he doesn't even know well enough to establish his own name. He just takes what his owner gives him. Just an upstart.
Hello, Clothesline. This is Mariposa. Mariposa, this is Clothesline.
And she very definitely just snubs him and trots past him, carrying you forward of Briggs and down the street.
Wait, where are you? Mariposa, you're being so rude.
Elvin Upstart.
Mariposa, this is our new companion. You have to be nice.
And apparently what I'm doing is cracking my son up.
Dude, I was about to say, is Steven dying right now?
I would like Alex to know that we are hearing Isla talk to herself.
Yeah, it's just you're only hearing Isla's side of this conversation.
100%.
Okay.
Fucking mad as fuck.
Mariposa, you have to be polite. Slow down. And she's going to kind of like pull on the reins. Slow down. We have to be nice to the newcomer. Say hello.
If you fall on those reins again, you are going to be on your butt in the mud.
Mariposa. That is incredibly rude.
Well, you pulled on my mouth, and I don't like it.
Okay, well then, should I ask politely, please slow down?
That helps. Politeness always matters. Matters, girl.
Please slow down so that we can fall into step beside Clothesline.
I'll slow down. Stepping beside, that's a different story. You can't make me. And she very much steps into place beside Briggs.
Oh, Briggs. Briggs.
You have no beast bond with Briggs.
Bet you I don't. Let me see how many slots I have left.
You're going to use all of your spell slots on beast bond. I love you.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. You made me play lovers with myself and then a whole group of bros. So this is your fucking punishment.
Hold on.
Bitch.
No, that is your own fault for making characters
I am
that have
casting Beast Bond with Briggs also.
What, dog?
Briggs.
That's her own fault for making characters that had a relationship together. That is no magic.
Briggs.
You did the bros yourself. I had no hand in it.
Right? You're the one that created the fraternity.
I said bros, and then you engaged them, which made me create bros.
No, so we're talking to... That's enough. We're playing this game now. You're talking to Briggs. What are you saying?
Briggs, answer me. Oh, first of all, sorry. Hello. I know you know who I am. We haven't actually had a conversation before, so nice to meet you officially. How are you doing? Good morning.
Go ahead, Paul.
Wait, what?
Go ahead. You made the voice of Briggs. Go for it.
I did?
Yes, you did.
You were just doing it.
I didn't.
Hey.
I was just doing whinnying.
Yeah, and now that neighing needs to turn into talking, boy.
Oopsie poopsie.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Briggs.
I'm busy.
Well, I know you're busy, and I'm very sorry to interrupt. What are you busy with exactly?
Walking.
All right, well, you can clearly walk and talk. So, good morning. I'm glad you're doing well. You
Don't have to, though.
What?
I don't have to, though.
I mean, you don't have to, but it would be...
Got an apple?
Sure. And she'll reach into her pack and pull out a full apple and just kind of hold it out like leaning over the side of the saddle, almost falling off. Like, here you go.
It's bruised.
Does that matter?
Yeah.
Oh, you're picky.
Yeah.
Well, all right, hold on. And she'll cut off the bruised parts and then hold it back out again.
He'll eat it. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Now that we've established some sort of friendship,
What? I just asked if you had an apple.
no, and I'm pretty sure that was like a peace offering. We're not. Are we not friends?
We're not friends.
So not being friends means that we kind of are friends.
You got more fruit?
I do, but I'm not going to give it to you unless you I'm not going to say unless you listen to me, but technically it's unless you listen to me.
How can we not listen to you?
Well, you can hear me. You don't have to necessarily listen to me.
You talk a lot.
I know. I've been. You sound like Paul. And everyone is hearing her side of the conversation.
And the card that I pull has got to be the most apropos one that I could possibly pull in this type of situation, because we all know what this card represents.
Oh God.
Oh,
I kind of don't, so I'll need a refresher.
That is the card that represents Isla's connection to the Wilde family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Isla is happily talking to all of the animals, sounding absolutely insane to her companions,
Yep.
and doing exactly what she's supposed to do with nature.
Oh. Briggs is just giving her a hard time.
Yeah, he is. Briggs, you know Mariposa though, and you guys are kind of friends. Are you friends?
Yeah.
All right. So can you?
She's pretty.
Oh. You think she's pretty cool?
Well, of course he thinks I'm pretty cool. I am pretty cool.
I know you're I know you're pretty cool, but you know what? I'll just leave you two alone. And Isla's gonna hop off of Mariposa and essentially like tie her reins to Briggs. And then she's gonna kind of like step back and wait a little bit until the fucking clothesline motherfucker comes up next to her, and then she's gonna walk next to him.
So since she can hear Briggs is going to look at Mariposa and say, she doesn't know I'm not a stallion.
That's all right. She doesn't know I'm not really a mare anymore either.
Stupid humans.
I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, you still look very good together. It's adorable. I like it that you're just friends. Even if you're just friends, you still look very beautiful together.
And with that, we go ahead and go to you, Nolan, who've been seeing the Island Brain Trust for the first time as she talks to the animals, and nobody else can understand the other half of the conversation. It's okay to just say, oh, you're taken aback and you don't really understand what's going on, but you're just kind of watching. You don't have to replay anything if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. thought this was, we're going to get you sleep and we're going to head off Meadow West
East.
or East.
East. Yes.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go east. I gotta be there in a couple weeks to start my schooling then.
Oh, yeah. No one, if you're worried about Isla, she's just talking to your animals. They can talk back to her.
Yeah, well, she tends to be quiet. I think she's annoying.
She'll grow on you. She grew on Paul.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
I don't want a gross. I don't want mold on me.
All right.
I don't grow mold. I grow moss.
Tomato.
No, they're very two different things. Do you want me to educate you while we walk?
Oh, she's got a great book. She could read you.
You want to educate me? We should just leave it as is, yeah.
All right. And you ride to the east towards the sun, which is well risen overhead. And I need for some rolls from everybody, please.
Ooh.
As Paul rides in dignified silence.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, Paul. Oh
Really?
no. All of it. I got an
Oh,
I got sanguine flying above
that's not right.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
That can't,
All of you look at the sun and see the rising sun ahead of you. And the symbol that comes up on the card is just sun. As it rises over the town, sort of blessing the sky with its presence. That's a beautiful early summer day.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Mariposa, take it away.
Huh?
Never mind, you ruined it.
Girl, you're crazy.
Rude.
So, as we're going towards the east, I open up one of those 2 bottles. And I
Roll
take
perception one more time, Isla. Go ahead and keep opening your bottle there. Life.
And then she takes a drink of
Ooh.
some blood-looking fluid, and then puts the lid back on and puts it back on her hip.
Okay. And as you do that, Isla, you hear behind you.
Who was that?
With a 22 perception, you realize after a few minutes thought that
Clothesline.
Clothesline was singing along with you.
Clothesline! Yes! Do 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 do. Oh, oh, oh!
Are you all right?
she's prancing again.
I'm wonderful! Clothesline, let's go! And she starts singing the melody.
Yeah. And he comes in with...
It's happening too much. Stop, please stop.
No,
My
look,
ass is hurting. Stop.
he's prancing. He's dancing and prancing.
Little darling.
Yes, Clothesline.
I would like to cast deafness on to no one for him.
and Paul is gonna just give a little huff and kind of spur Briggs and shoot forward about 30 feet.
Well, as you do, Mariposa sort of dragged along for the first step and then very much gallops along with you, kind of grateful to be away from this.
I'll bring her with me. Can I roll perception again?
All right, you may roll perception again, and I need a DC 4. I need a Constitution save from you, Nolan.
Yeah, I can figure out how to
So
do that.
on the far
Come
right,
on, second.
no, on the far left of your screen where it says saving throws, you're gonna
Yeah.
hit con.
Con.
And I'm gonna message you too.
And also, sorry, Paul.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
message real quick. I'm casting deafness, so you don't have to listen.
Oh, yeah, but it fails. He passes it. His constitution is high enough that he passes it. Okay.
Oh, what'd you
And
just say?
if he's Elven, I think he would have advantage against that.
Yeah, he has advantage against that kind of spell anyway.
Yeah.
Paul, what are you rolling perception on?
Just whatever's in front of us.
Okay.
Because I
With
wanted
that,
to get away from the noise and
right. With the 17, you pull away from the noise, and you are suddenly aware that the sun that was, so beneficent feeling, so warm and so kind on your face, and so open and such a beautiful day, suddenly has clouds passing above it. And you feel that there's a in the east, and something is affecting it.
okay, let me.
Because I drew 2 sub cards back to back.
Nice.
I will survival
What?
to see if it's natural or not.
Dark sun. Yes, you may.
Here comes the sun. Do.
12.
Here comes the sun.
Yeah. You're not sure whether it's shade, whether it's clouds over the sun, whether it's the looming presence to the east that's causing the sun to feel cold a little bit and a little bit foreboding. But you very definitely have this impression that the sun that you thought was so welcoming a few moments ago is now very definitely foreboding.
I'm going to pull Briggs to a stop. And as they approach, I'm going to kind of put my hand up and the fist, the motion to kind of hold and look.
All right.
Have a look at that. And
No one
else to maybe roll perception.
No one recognizes the symbol. Blythe, do you recognize that universal hold symbol? Majestic?
No.
Isla doesn't recognize it at all. So while no one definitely will hold up beside you and rein in.
I'll just say stop. Stop.
It's all right. Do. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, have a look. What do you think of that? And I'll point up to the ominous clouds. Something's not right.
The ominous sun.
Ominous sun.
Could I just hold on one moment, if it's all right with everyone? Briggs, Mariposa, clothesline. Do you smell anything odd?
And Mariposa says, "No, girl, it's just the east."
Do you feel anything weird?
Nah, the sunshine. And Briggs tells you that he doesn't feel anything strange either.
The horses are fine. What?
I appreciate that you're engaging with the beasts, but if you could just focus with your own senses and have a look. How do you feel? You're smart. Focus.
All right, and you may roll perception with advantage because he's giving you help. And everybody else rolls regular perception, please.
Okay,
I'm going to send
19 and then 21.
Sanguine.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm sending Sanguine out.
Okay.
So Sanguine gets a 20, dirty.
Okay.
And myself,
Isla got a 21.
Yeah.
I got a dirty 22.
Nice.
All right, so knowing it does not bother you. You are used to this, and so it doesn't come up on your personal radar at all. and your perception shows that, but everybody else has a sensation of a little bit of doom, a little bit of gloom, and a little bit of impending battle. As the card I drew is the Ten of Swords.
Ooh, feels like home.
And that's where we're going to...
Oh, okay.
Go ahead,
Don't you
Joe.
dare.
Shut your whore mouth.
Shut your mouth. Shut your
What?
mouth.
Do I what?
You. Don't you dare.
Don't I dare what?
You know what I'm saying.
You know what you're going to do.
We have 3 minutes yet?
What?
You were going to ask something, dog. Go ahead and ask your question.
I don't remember now. Because
Are we playing D&D or what?
What? What?
I was going to call the session there, but I guess not.
Yay!
What
We
are
are
you
in
doing?
democracy.
Bully you into doing more.
I mean, no. Last night was disappointing.
All right, we're going forward. You have this
And-
sense of impending doom, impending
Yeah.
warfare and battle.
Oh, I remember what I was going to ask. But then you just totally took a wind out of my sails.
Ask
I'm
it.
sorry.
You don't even know how to sail.
Ask
Shut your
now,
hole.
bro.
Does Paul have this impending feeling of doom as well?
Yes, he does. All of you except no one does. The only one who doesn't is no one, and that's because he
Ladies,
comes from the East and he's used to it.
ladies, prepare yourselves for battle, I think.
Well,
Rowan, Nolan,
Yeah? What?
can you fight? Or can you at least defend yourself?
I have a sword. I can do it. What? Why? No. What? Why?
Because we may be getting in a fight or in the wilds. I need to know. And he's going to be very persuasive.
All right, roll persuasion.
while he's asking no in this question, can I ask
18.
Clothesline the same question? Like in the sense of, is your rider good at battle?
You can oppose that persuasion or accept it. It's up to you, Nolan. That's a nice high roll.
Oh.
What Paul's trying to know is if he has to put extra effort to try to protect you.
I'll deal with the clothesline thing here in a minute.
Okay.
Feel as if you can hold your own. Because he sees that you're young, possibly overconfident.
Yeah. I don't know how to play this thing. I would like someone like.
You're doing great. Just go with it. What's up? Take the time you need, my friend.
Why did you take off your arm? If you still had that, I wouldn't have
Would
to
you
deal with this, right?
Would he know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told him that.
They had
Oh,
the
I didn't.
conversation, and he was like, "Why don't you have your armor? Why don't you have this?
I get it.
Your thing."
No.
And Isla was like, "Because he's confident."
I remember now. Now is not the best time for that conversation.
Oh, let's see how this plays, huh? I'll stand in the back.
Fair enough.
I got a clothesline here to defend me.
All right.
Understood. And Paul just turned his sword. I guess we'll
We
keep
progress
moving.
forward. What were you asking, clothesline there, Isla?
Clothesline. I hate to ask you this, but is your rider, good at battle? Have you ever actually done battle with him? Is that a thing that you guys do together? I'm only asking because I care about you.
Well, I mean, what I battled is, during the run. I don't want him along for that. I don't know what he does.
Okay, so outside of the rut, have you ever been into battle with him? Have you ever seen him hurt someone else or fight someone else and win?
Meta, have you ridden clothesline into battle? No one.
Isla.
No, this is me meta. This is me metaing a question.
Oh,
No,
my bad.
no one has. Have you ridden clothesline into battle?
No, like we may have
Hunted.
trained a little bit here and there, but not an actual battle. I've never seen blood
Okay.
besides like when she molts her beautiful antlers.
Oh my god.
All right. So no one is so clothesline to say. I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to the rut, I just kind of go off, and he lets me go off by myself. But
Paul?
Yeah. Isla.
Yeah, yes. You have
Um,
something to tell me, and I have something to tell you. You go first.
Right up. Come up here with me. Get back on your horse.
Oh, okay. And Isla will like run up and try to do like that cool move where like someone
please.
runs
I hope
up
you
on
hit
the
it.
back of their horse and like launches onto it from the butt.
Fucking roll acrobatics. Oh, I'm not the DM, but I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fucking roll acrobatics.
Yeah. 17.
Nice. Not bad.
So she like almost smoothly launches onto Mariposa, who is right next to Briggs, and she's like, "Yes, Paul. Yes."
He's just looking at you with one eyebrow raised. All right. Listen. It's great that you can speak to the beast, but I believe, we can hear you.
Well, yeah.
You,
Yeah.
and you're kind of, you're very blunt,
Well,
right?
I mean, that's how I talk to everyone.
But sometimes everyone should maybe not hear what you're saying because what you're saying is about it.
Oh.
Think about
Get
it.
out there, dog.
No, I understood the direction of it.
What did you have to say?
Well, about what specifically?
You tell me that because you said you had something to tell me as well.
Oh, yes. So we're in a bit of a pickle. Do you know what pickles are?
I understand your pun.
Was it a pun? I didn't mean for it to be a pun.
Please continue.
I forgot what we were talking about.
You were going to tell me something important.
I think you're cute. That was not what I wanted to tell you, though.
That is not probably what you meant to say out loud.
No.
Focus, Anna.
I can't anymore. I think my brain is melting.
Well, prepare for battle.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself. Knowing what is your AC?
Armor class 16.
Okay.
We'll handle the extras after.
Well, no, I'm gonna walk him through it now.
Oh, okay.
While we're doing this, but I can do that in text.
Well, take a minute, talk them through it.
Oh, okay. What are you doing to me? Be careful.
Okay, so do you see where it says actions, spells, inventory, feats, and traits?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one is extras.
Extras. Yeah.
Click manage extra, and there will be a drop-down menu that comes up.
Mm-hmm.
On choose category, go to Beast Companion. And if you type in elk, it'll give you giant elk, large elk, or elk and elkhorn. And then all you got to do
Elk
is
and giant elk.
that.
Okay, so what do I get, Wilde?
You get a giant elk.
Giant elk. Okay.
Giant elk is a huge beast.
Add.
Elk is large.
Is what I'm.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, just use an elk. But consider it to be like an Irish elk. It's bigger than normal.
It's okay. You can delete it from inside the thing.
Okay, so just regular elk then?
Yep.
I'll do that. And
Thank you for helping me with that, Gala.
Giant elk delete somehow, or
if you go to,
but I won't play with that. I can delete that later.
Yeah.
I got typical elk right now, so we're good.
So now you'll see that in there. If you click on it, it'll give you its hit points, its strength, its skills, senses, language, and then at the bottom it'll give you the actions that it can do during attacks and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And then that way, you don't have to try to figure out
we don't have to wing it.
Outstanding. Okay.
It makes life easier.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Peace.
All right. So as you're traveling to the east, I went ahead and pulled some cards for you. And our first ones are appropriate to traveling through the forest because remember you were told to stay off the roads. So you're kind of on a pathway that goes through the forest, but not the main road. And these are the two cards that got pulled. One is the Four of Wands, and the other one is the Ten of Wands.
Oh my!
And I'm going to go ahead and refresh my memory on the meanings for just a second and come up with that for us, okay? In the appropriateness of our situation, because minor arcana and me, I just don't do so well with the memory. So the Four of Wands is sanctuary, calm, peace, and harmony with your energies. Sometimes our actions and drives can give us a space to coast or rest, shelter. Ten of Wands is not that. Pretty sure. Ten of Wands is the burden, the bundle, and foolishness. The basket is woven with skills, the bundles are tied with intention, but it can always set aflame with a single mistake. This is the card of burden, difficulty, stress, responsibility, history-soaked obligation. You have to keep moving forward with this as your burden, even if the weave imprints its weight on your arms.
And quick meta, Isla was originally claimed by the Queen of Wands. Just putting that out there.
There you go. So the Four of Wands is the outlook that Isla has on life. And the Ten of Wands, I believe, is your journey weighing heavily on you. The newfound responsibility that you are carrying that you've never really dealt with before. And because that is so specific to Isla, I'm going to go ahead and draw two more cards.
Oh, fuck.
Which, once again, seem to be really appropriate.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nick likes you tonight, Isla. What can I say?
I don't like that the cards like me tonight. I don't like when the cards like me at all.
Okay, so we have the Black Moon and the Hunger. Didn't get posted. Hold on a second. Bogey moved the table.
Bogey boy. Charlie, sit down.
As you're moving through the trees, suddenly a hair bursts out of the trees in front of you. And it's that same shadowed, half black, half white hair that you've seen before. And it's followed by a slavering, hungry, wounded wolf.
Wait, no. No!
What?
Hold on. Jesus, stop it, Charlie. I swear to God, boy. I'm gonna cast. Do I see it? So I'm visually seeing the hare and the wolf.
Yeah, you saw the hare being followed by the wolf.
As they cross our paths, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at the wolf.
All right.
Just kind of knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, go ahead and attack the wolf.
Dex save 14.
All right, hold on 1 second here.
I don't understand this. It says 25 to hit, but it also says there's a dex save.
Can I say something, Dippy?
Yes.
Ice Knife explodes if it connects. The dex save is to dodge the exploding shrapnel.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that's when the ice damage does.
Okay.
Like you're throwing a dagger made of ice and then it explodes into shrapnel.
So I lost connection for a second. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, Isla drew some cards, and they all seem to apply to Isla. There were two Wands cards, and Isla is under the auspices of the Queen of Wands. And then there was the Black Moon card, which is the hare, the black and white hare, being followed by a hungry, wounded wolf. And Isla is attempting to attack the wolf right as we speak.
I see. Okay.
All right, and I'm quite busy at the moment trying to find the cards so I can read the card meanings, and then we can do the battle.
What did I
Okay?
say? Yeah, no, you're good. What did I say hit? Because it just disappeared off my screen.
25.
25 to
Yep,
hit.
19 plus 6. Ice Knife damage. Let's see what kind of damage it
Yeah,
is.
so it was 7 piercing damage if
Okay.
it hit.
Right. Okay, let me get the card meanings here, and then we'll go ahead. Okay? Sorry, having trouble here.
I don't like being the center of attention. This fucking sucks.
You love it.
You love it.
No, not for Isla. For Enoch, for any other character, yeah, I'm down. For Isla, not so much, man.
I like the way you play Isla. It's very good.
I love Isla. She's a wonderful character.
She's too sweet.
Well, I like this.
She's really a wonderful character. I love her.
I wish I could. I wish I could snoop on you and see it naked.
Wow! Wow!
Doing it.
Fucking wow! You son of a gross man! Oh my God! You are your father's son.
Sneaking.
I want to see her naked.
Me too.
Hey, I was always naked, so that's a plus.
I mean
the player is. Jack.
Oh my God!
Wow! Jesus! I'm not even mad about it though.
The player does. The player.
I love it.
Not even a little bit mad. If anyone thinks I'm anything more than cute, I'm down.
All right. So
I just know that you're unshaven.
I am totally shaved, by the way. Oh my God! Shut up! Jesus, Dippy, stop talking!
Smooth.
Ah!
I just slide it at you.
All right.
We're talking about different things now. Fuck all y'all.
The Black Moon is someone who is curious, sometimes acts out of fear, but always out of curiosity. Someone who has to run into the night. Someone ventures towards danger out of curiosity, possibly to light the way for others. A brave rabbit. They ensure the safety of survival of its family. Run, rabbit, run. Now, the blood, the earnings, the wounds, the uncertainty if you'll win, but the certainty that you must. The height of rushing into the thick of the fight, hungry for affirmation, in the blood of those who have chosen to be your enemies. You're headstrong in this because you believe if you don't win, then you're wrong. History and victors. And spoils. As you throw your ice knife, it passes completely through the wolf. It turns and looks at you. One eye bleeding black blood. The ice knife explodes on the far side of it against a rock. And the rabbit turns and looks at you, shifting in color from white to black and then back again. And then they both fade from view.
Blythe, I didn't touch your salve, and I'm pretty sure I'm tripping again. Did you see that? Did everyone else see that? Am I like going crazy? Did that happen?
Roll perception, everybody except Isla.
Oh God, someone tell me I'm not crazy. Oh no, someone tell me I'm not crazy. Oh Jesus.
My birdie's seen something.
Thank God.
Perception. You're muted.
I am muted. Are we
Not now.
rolling perception?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
15.
All right. With a 15 and with Sanguine's 18, Blythe, you didn't see anything, and no one, you saw nothing at all. But with Sanguine's extra perception and Paul's perception, you realize that something is out there in the woods, and it's very definitely fucking with you.
I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna open them again. I'm gonna take a big swig out of that jug or that little jar, recap it, close my eyes, and just channel myself into Sanguine and see from his.
All right. And what you see from Sanguine's view is a very strange, not altogether human person standing in the shadow of the trees, very definitely giggling to themselves.
How far away?
Oh, maybe 60, 100 feet as the Seven of Bells comes up.
And then my body will say, is he forward of us?
Yes, forward, not to one side. Off to the left.
Up ahead, next to a tree. And then I'm going to fly Sanguine down to swirl around him and the tree about 10 foot away, and then back up and have him squeal there. And then I'm going to go back. He's up ahead of us.
And the interpretation for this card, this particular card, the Seven of Bells, is folly. So that's, really appropriate.
What is it?
I'm not sure, but he's laughing at us.
All right. We'll proceed. And I think we should move forward along the.
All right. As you move forward, you're kind of going to cross the sort of beside this creature. It's going to be about 20 feet off to your left.
But I want to dismount
Okay.
and go on foot. That's
All
what I've
right.
done.
So you walk down the path on foot. Are you leading Briggs or are you allowing Briggs to follow you?
I expect Briggs to follow.
Yeah, no, I know you do that. All right, so Briggs is following you. Mariposa, or Isla, are you still riding Mariposa, or are you getting off and leading her?
Well, she was already off of Mariposa. Mariposa was next to Briggs.
All right. Yeah, but you'd rolled acrobatic, get on her back. Remember?
Oh yeah. So yeah, she's gonna hop off of Mariposa and not lead her by the reins, but she is walking next to Paul.
Knowing.
Yes.
What kind of weapons do you use?
Sharp ones?
Do you have a weapon?
I always have a weapon.
Are you better on the ground, or do you think you'd be better flying?
I've never flown. I don't want to fly. What? I don't have wings. Why is that a...
I'm gonna take the wand and I'm gonna go ahead and just cat myself and fly off of the cart, reach down, lift up my skirt, tighten the prosthetic leg back up, and, well, come along. And I'm gonna fly forward. Come on, Cartman.
And Cartman follows, dragging the cart. The only horse that has not been forced to talk yet.
I want to do a quick cantrip of to Gala. Like I can see up your skirt.
God.
Message. That's my cantrip when you sense message.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And that's it.
I can see up your skirt.
I'm gonna message him back. Does that offend you?
No, if you can come a little closer, it'd be nice.
Are we switching spouses right now?
While they're doing that, and before we get started, I'd like to use divine sense
Okay.
to detect good and evil.
All right.
I'll post it.
And I would also like to use wild shape and turn into a brown bear.
Okay, so you turn into a bear.
But before I turn into a bear, I'm gonna like tell the animals that I can speak to, don't panic. It's just me. And then I'm turning into a brown bear.
All right, you do sense ahead of you in the distance with divine sense. You do sense a place that is desecrated or profane. It does not seem to be associated with the creature that you know is lurking behind the trees. And that creature is not pinging a celestial fiend or undead.
But I think that you would kind of.
Does it resonate with any evilness or goodness?
No, it does not. It presents as neutral. But the laughter that you're experiencing, close enough to hear, the laughter that you're experiencing also indicates chaotic.
You do see a red glow around Blythe.
Which indicates
Fiendish.
your fiendness? Oh, well, that's obvious.
Yeah, fiendish nature. Especially around her horns.
Seems like you're blushing right now.
Yeah. No one, you don't see it. It's just Paul that sees it, and it's just her horns. Just around her horns, you see it.
So you said I feel a place of evilness?
You said you feel a place that's desecrated or profane. It's not necessarily evil. It's been desecrated or it's profane.
Okay, I got it.
And it's off ahead of you.
So we got a brown bear, and I feel that, and they're doing whatever they're doing. And then creature or whatever?
Can't
Is 20
really
feet
see
away.
him. You did hear him. The only one who saw him was Sanguine.
I can look for it, I guess.
All right.
Going towards it. Kind of.
All right.
drifting.
Anybody that's trying to see the creature needs to roll perception.
I don't know what's going on. Let's see.
My perception. Ooh.
I'm still
All right.
sitting there messaging him back and forth. Do I have to roll
Nope.
for Sanguine?
Yeah, you need to roll for Sanguine. Well, no, Sanguine already saw it.
Yeah,
I'm
he's over
so
at the tree.
pissed off. My fucking brown bear can roll in this channel, but my character can't.
That's so weird.
What the fuck?
That's so weird.
That makes me angry.
I have a question too.
Yes. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Bridges of course, does he get an attack?
Yes.
Okay. Thank
Very
you.
definitely.
In your extras?
Yep.
So yeah,
Huh?
wait. Oh, sorry.
What did you say, Gala?
Oh, I asked him if it was in his extra.
Oh, yeah, add it to your extra. What did you say, Isla?
I was just gonna tell Alex for his elk, if he wants to roll something, he can literally just click on the same fucking thing I rolled and it will apparently show up in the goddamn channel.
Okay. No one, you see this creature off in the distance, and furthermore, you know them. This is
How do I know?
this is a habitué, and everybody else this is meta because I'm telling no one something that he knows and he's not revealed it to you yet.
Habituate? I don't know what that means.
This is somebody who frequents or habitually is at your father's court.
Okay.
He is a solitary fae, and he is a mischief maker.
Okay.
Lives to pull pranks, but he's not malicious, and he's not trying to do anything particularly evil. Your father values him because he's funny.
Okay.
He's got
He would
good
serve-
dad jokes.
He would serve the purpose of a court jester if he stayed at court for any length of time, but he never stays more than a day or two. All right? So there's your meta.
Okay.
So you recognize the creature that your friends are basically gearing up to fight.
Okay, everyone. I know he looks like a creep. He is a creep, don't get me wrong, but he's kind of funny, right? And I don't think we should really. I don't think we should fight him. However, he does have really bad jokes, so if you want to decapitate him, I'm not going to say no, but
Well,
it's up to you guys.
Haru?
well, I don't want to fight with anyone unless I have to. You know this creature?
I've seen him once or twice. Yeah.
No one know me, no one know me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so usually it mops up my messes. We can get rid of it if you want.
Well,
I
there's
hate
no
him
reason.
saying that. Say
You should
again?
have thicker skin. Let's continue if this does not pose a threat.
Yeah, we can continue to move. Or, them from talking. That might be nice as well.
I think I was gonna put her huge bear body in between this creature and the rest of her party as she like kind of walks next to them.
Brody, Brody, Broen.
I'm going back.
You're going to kill him?
No, I'm not just going back. No. He knows where I'm going.
No one go home.
Okay. Do what you want, guys. It's Yeah.
Let's continue.
Oh god. I was going to absolutely waste this wild shape and turn back into herself, hands on her hips. Why is it calling you Owen?
Oh.
Oh, okay, you shut up. No one's talking to you. No one.
No one's talking to me, not you.
No one. Tell it to go away. I have a feeling you probably can.
I walk up to it and have a actually I'm not. I'll just message it. I point to it, I message leave before.
Say it again. What did you say to it?
Leave before we make. We just want peace. I'm going back home.
You hear in your mind, your father waits for you. And with that, we are very definitely ending the session. And I'm going to post this card here so that I know where to start next session, because this is the card for next person. And you don't know what it is because it's the card back.
Good game.
Good game.
Oh. I think
that's a fun one.
Yeah.
I think that Blythe would definitely be like, oh yeah, well, you know what this flying stuff is good for? It's way more interesting than just looking at it.
All right, guys. So we can do affirmations if you feel like it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
So
Darkfire, join us if you want to do in the conversation now.
Right?
Yeah,
we're done playing.
Well, he has to do an affirmation. You listen.
Yeah. You listen.
You
must do an affirmation.
So for me, my favorite part would have to be the whole sneak, huh? Okay, let's do this. That shit cracked me up.
That was so funny.
Alex, you really are a very good addition to this.
Very entertaining.
God, it's great.
Yes,
Yeah, that
you
was
guys,
beautiful.
please, like whatever affirmations you have for Alex as a player, please fucking give them, because he has been so goddamn not confident in himself.
Yeah, the character is great.
The character's the bomb, and I'm just loving it.
The way that you're playing him is great, and I know that it feels like when you're anxious and you're like new to this stuff, because I still do it like when I play, and it sounds a lot worse in your head than it actually is.
Absolutely.
And another thing, maybe use some of that anxious energy for your character.
No,
right?
wait, dog. Put your mic closer to your mouth and say
You're
it again.
far. Yeah.
Suck it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
I was just saying, use some of that. Try to reverse that energy. You know, when you feel a little withdrawn and trying to role play, use it for your character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like everyone's really laughing at something I did before. Like I didn't realize I did a funny thing. I just
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
that's it. That's role play. Sometimes when
Yeah.
you do that, you don't even realize how funny it might be. Then you're like, oh wait, I said that.
Yeah, the character's fucking
I love the
great.
character. It's great. A young, horny teenage elf.
I love him. I love him. He's beautiful. He's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah.
Pompous too.
So pompous. Pompous
I
as
should
fuck.
be a pet peeve and yeah. Okay.
I like it.
And those extra things for like your character scripture are just tools too to help you get into it.
Yeah, very much so. All
So it's
right.
not like those are necessary things that we have to do for every character.
Right.
Those are just little
Right.
tools we use to help you get into playing and role playing.
Yep.
So when it says like pet peeve or arch enemy, so to speak, it doesn't necessarily that you have to hardcore into that.
Yeah.
Just so you know. You play your character as you see fit, and if that's the tool that gets you into the character, that's great.
Yeah, they're more like guidelines, really.
Baby.
Yeah.
They're more like guidelines than actual rules.
I think you did great. The character's awesome.
Yes.
Outstanding. Yeah. That's also just
Play
sort of
with
like,
Alex.
What did you
I-
like best tonight, Alex? What did you like best?
what's that best? Man, it's just the story. It's just how it works. This is really, gotta say, like the first D&D thing that I'm actually doing, because I did one before, but this is the first one I'm actually more or less committed in. It's I don't know. It's nice. It's different from the cards. I have nothing really to say besides it's.
It is very different. It's different for all of us, and I appreciate that you like that. I really like that. Thank you.
Right.
Right?
And for me, it's like I'm a little anxious because I have things as backstory that I can't say, but it's hard to not spoil, I guess.
Yes.
Probably throw like little fucking hints here and there, just some
Mhm.
snide comment.
I totally feel that because there's still things in other campaigns that we have backstories that haven't revealed yet.
I'll tell you, meta, as the player, I kind of think that you might be the Incursion's son, but as a character,
Again, Incursion's fun. What?
the son of the king who is bringing the undead.
Okay.
But as a character, she's ready to show you, like, okay, yeah, you want to look up my skirt? Let's we're gonna
Get like closer.
we're gonna do this flying
He
stuff.
totally did go that route, though.
I love it. Like it's interesting because you're watching a relationship bud between Isla and Paul as, you know, an actual type of relationship, and then you got like this young guy who looks like what he's, you know, in the castle
He's into
with a
cougars.
room. And, you know, I just see him as this whole one night stand guy. And then Blythe, she's kind of not into anything really, just because, you know, she sees herself as a curse. But I think some stuff is changing with her.
We are
too.
switching partners, and it's going to be beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous. I love
That's
it.
where I'm at.
Paul, what did you like best? Dog, what did you like best?
Sneaking. He's on mute.
I think it's
Besides
just
badgering the DM to continue.
I like that Paul is like kind of a mediator.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Like he's that person who just kind of stands around and moderates and just kind of maybe hints at what the right thing might be to do, but lets everyone do kind of them.
Right? A mediator and sort of a mentor and a guide, but not a boss. And I love that about him.
He doesn't even really want to be a mediator, but he feels that this, whatever it is his path is on, is his destiny.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
feels that he needs that the people he's with are a part of that, and they need to be protected and helped at all costs,
That's
without
beautiful.
actually like forcing them to believe what he might believe.
God, Paul is so hot.
All right, but Dippy, what did you like best?
Paul.
I'm
sorry. No, I'm just. No,
I love you, Dippy.
I also just really love the fact that Isla and Blythe have become like these like bosom buddy girlfriends to the point where it's like, we share a room. Do you want a spoon tonight?
Right?
They're so cute. I love them.
They're-
They're like the best
they're-
girlfriends.
They're compensating.
Well, yeah, and then on the flip side, I love that Paul got weirdly flustered.
Right?
Isla, you have to go get dressed. You have to get dressed now.
I was very sad that Paul did not say, "Go put my pants on."
Dude, right though?
I forgot.
You
I was
and
going to
me
use that.
both. If he had,
Can I
honestly
just
though,
say,
I have to say,
But Paul didn't want you to get in trouble.
but if he had said, "Put my pants on," Isla would have been like, "Will you help me?"
That would completely have probably embarrassed him.
right?
Oh,
I am
man.
so here for them.
Yep.
I mean, I'm here for, I have to say, my favorite thing tonight, probably, hands down, was the interaction between Mariposa and Clothesline.
Dude, oh my god, I love the fact that Isla legit just like spent all of her fucking spell slots to talk to all of the animals, and then she tried to like hook Mariposa and Briggs up.
I like to talk with the animals.
Yeah.
With the animals.
I was just Dr. Doolittle.
Briggs is totally gelded.
Oh my god,
I love
Briggs was
how,
beautiful. I love Briggs. I love Briggs so much.
Yeah, sorry,
I like
I was
how,
just cracking up the whole time.
right? I like how Clothesline called knowing it.
it. Well, to be fair, I feel like no one kind of like sees Clothesline as an it, so they're on the same page with
They're
each
both
other.
hitting it. Yeah.
Yes, they're both dicks. And I love them.
Right.
Right? The only animal you haven't talked with is Cartman, and that's going to be an interesting thing. I have to come up with something for Cartman, but Clothesline just automatically came out.
Usually
Not sure why.
Her Tommy say fucking Jew.
Yeah. All right,
That's canon, bro. Don't be mad at me.
Who came up with the Cartman voice there? Was that Dog?
Oh yeah.
Are you volunteering to voice Cartman?
I'm replicating the actual Cartman, but
I know.
God, no, they can't be that person. No.
I feel like Dog and Alex are gonna have to fight for the Cartman voice because Alex has a fucking voice, which I call we call it Piggy.
Oh God.
Right? I
You've heard Piggy before.
I think Briggs has to be Paul, and I mean I think Dog has to voice Briggs, and Cartman's going to have to voice by.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Alex just did it.
Yeah.
Do it again, babe.
Oh my god, that's my voice now.
Oh my god. Okay. No,
Thank you.
no, you're fine. No, it's fine. You're fine. You can be done. No, you can be done now.
Okay,
Put the
so
ball in his
Cartman,
mouth.
if he does that voice for Cartman, first of all, the horse has got to have a crooked ass smile and some buck ass teeth, and he wears a fucking hat.
Right?
And he's purely a
What?
pack horse because no one can legitimately ride him without feeling fully uncomfortable.
Right?
Even if they
Right.
can't hear his voice, they feel his voice.
The only one into sneaking with no one is the horse.
Get over here.
No.
Leave it. Good boy.
Let's go sneaking.
Come on.
Okay. Where the fuck is my horse?
my
Where's
boy.
no one?
Come here, buddy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
All right. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'll do Mariposa and Clothesline from here on out. But you guys are on for Cartman and Fricks
Oh my god.
from here on out. I'm just
Dippy?
saying.
Yeah.
Just say it.
You're gonna pay for this.
I didn't do anything.
I'm not gonna let you know which campaign, but you will pay.
No. You have to be nice to me.
I'll be nice to you, but I might not be so nice to your character.
And stern.
But all of my characters are kind of cute.
The
I'll find it.
final countdown.
I'll just make Isla fall deeply in love with Paul.
I mean, she's
But then,
already deeply in love with Paul.
And you
Right.
find out he's gay.
Oh, damn.
No.
That would be devastating.
I
That
would
would
not
be
do that.
so sad.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
to have somebody that you can't have. Oh my God. There's
Literally every single one of my boyfriends throughout high school.
I
You
don't-
can't do that to me.
I don't think I could do that, but I did have another thing in mind that this intrigues.
that's the backstory of fucking Jade.
Who?
My goblin in the other card game.
Jade is just a full-on weird-ass lesbian.
Yeah, she had to.
That's an interesting concept for sure.
Well, in her goblin society, there was only male bards, so she snuck away for a few years and came back as a boy, and fell in love with this one guy, and he fell in love with her too.
Oh.
But he thought that she was a he, and then
my
he
God.
fucking stabbed her and left her for dead on the street.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Jade.
That escalated quickly.
It escalated super. Well, I mean,
I can't
Hey, what
do
is
that.
Rover?
I can't do that with Paul because I didn't build him that way. So
Yeah,
I
love
have
him.
to say.
That's why she likes snake dicks.
I found a
my
picture of
God.
Cartman.
Wait.
stop.
okay,
What?
yeah, there's a card that is literally like the devil of dicks, and he just has like 9 dicks that are snakes.
And not to mention the guy that pulled the card is a Yuanti, which are snake people.
Yeah, so he just has a bunch of snake dicks.
So we're not
Oh,
sure
I-
if it's literal or an STD.
We all have to
Right.
stop. Do it now.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but I found a picture of Cartman.
Oh yeah,
God, yes.
that is Cartman.
He's beautiful.
Okay, I am going to end the recording.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
If I can
shit,
find
I
it.
should do that. I should also do the thing. Okay,
Love you, bye.
bye,
All right. So
guys.